Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very exciting video. Most of you guys probably already know what I am about to unbox for you guys, especially because it's in the title of this video. But for today, I am going to be showing you guys the new 2019 through 2020 LifePlanner. I actually just got this box in the mail like right now, and I just wanted to go ahead and make a video before opening it up or anything. So everything's sealed and everything, just so I can give my raw first impressions as to everything that I'm seeing. Now, I wanted to not watch any videos or really see any pictures so I can have a real raw first look at the planners, but that was definitely unavoidable just because all I saw in my feed yesterday was a bunch of planner pics from different planner influencers, just because I know most of them are going to go wild and stuff like that. So there was just no way that I was not going to see any sneak peeks. So I have sort of seen the layouts here and there, but I have not seen the one that I got, which if you guys don't know, I actually do use the hourly life planner in the colorful version. Now that is exactly what I got for this planner. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I know there's been a lot of changes to the planner, and a couple of you guys did ask me if I was going to review the planners once they came out. So I do want to go ahead and thank Tori from the Erin Condren team who reached out to me to see if I wanted to go ahead and review this planner. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give my 100% honest opinions and raw first impressions as to how I am liking the planner as I'm seeing it. So I'm going to quickly open this, and I feel like, so of course we have the to and from label. Okay, so I did get the colorful version like I mentioned, and I'm just going to go ahead and take everything out. I think I want to go ahead and start with the planner itself. I went ahead and chose the kaleidoscope cover just because I thought it was such a pretty cover. I actually sent over my customization and everything before I actually knew that this was what the whole theme of the year for Erin Condren was. So it was really funny that the cover that I chose was actually what the whole theme is. So this is a colorful kaleidoscope, and I absolutely love the colors and how it looks like. Now, I've seen lots of videos of the neutral kaleidoscope cover, which I really like because it looks like sort of crystals. So I really love the cover, and of course I had to customize it with my name, Romina Vasquez. And yes, so something new that I see right off the bat would be the ruler. Now the ruler, as you guys can see, is sort of this frosted color. I do have the ruler from last year, which as you guys can see, there is quite a bit of difference. This one is smaller, and I believe this was the 1.5 inch here, which was really nice, I think, for people who use that to measure the size of the stickers or size of washi that they will need to cut in order for it to fit inside of the vertical boxes. Now I do have an hourly planner, so the dimensions of that are a little bit different, but I have to say that I really like the ruler. It's definitely more bendable, and I don't know what it is about this sort of kaleidoscope design, but it really reminds me of crystals, and I really like that about it, as well as I like how it's frosted and different. I believe they've been having this ruler for a couple of years now. When I got my planner back in 2016, they had this sort of ruler just with a different pattern, but yeah, so this is sort of a big change for Erin Condren, I would say, and I like it. I'm not mad about it. Now I did get the 18-month size. So for the Erin Condren Life Planners, you could purchase between 12 months and 18 months. You can get from July 2019 through June 2020, or you can choose from January 2020 to December 2020, or you can get the 18-month size, which is the one that I actually got, just because I believe I've heard that the coil is usually bigger for the 18-month planners, and this is how this looks like, and I'm not 100% sure if that is true. I can go ahead and bring my planner right now, BRB. Okay, so this is the planner that I have for this year. I actually just started this in January, but let's take a look at the coils. They look pretty similar. I don't think they're different. I don't know. I think, where did I hear it from that the coils were bigger? I think it might have been from Kirsten. So like I mentioned, I did get the rose gold coil, and we're going to go ahead and just dive right in. I'm kind of going to go really quick with this walkthrough. So let's go ahead and open it. I really like how colorful it is. I did see the neutral, and I believe they changed it pretty much completely. I believe that the neutral, usually with the neutral, mimics the colors of the colorful Life Planner, but I believe for this launch the neutral colors are completely different and don't go by the Erin Condren Life Planner colors. And I think they only have like 4 colors and then they switch off every 4 months. So I think that's a very drastic change, I think, to me. And I think that is one of the reasons why people were sort of disappointed in the neutral. Now I got the colorful one, which so far so good. I like how the layouts look like. I believe this is a little bit different than how it looks like in the older planner. So this is how the older planner looks like. They had the Woven Wonders pattern up here, but now they do sort of have these lines with the kaleidoscope pattern that breaks up every row of months. I mean, it certainly is very colorful, which I like. And this is how this page looks like. Now, I really like this page because these boxes are now lined, whereas last year the lines weren't there. So I'm really bad at writing without any lines, so I really do appreciate this. The very first page that starts the month of July is your notes page, which they have this hexagon going all throughout in sort of a transparent color, which is, I think, good for maybe for like a title like monthly goals or maybe monthly to-dos, monthly overview, stuff like that. That's what people usually do in the notes pages. Now, I haven't really found my jizz to what I want to go ahead and do here, but now with the new page, which I'm going to show you guys right now, which is the one that comes right after the tab, you don't have the monthly page right after the tab anymore. Now you sort of have this second sort of notes page, you can call it, which a lot of people didn't like, but to be honest, I actually like it. You have a section for your birthdays, your monthly goals, and just a box to write whatever you want, or maybe importing events in the month. And then you have this dot grid space. You also have this side to your page, which I really don't know what I would do in here. I feel like every time there is a new planner launch, everybody is very, I would say, close-minded, because sometimes Erin Condren does change the designs. I think in the beginning is very shocking for all of us, but so as of now, I am like blanking out at what I can do here or what I would even do here, because pretty much what I would do here, I already have a space for right here. I feel like this page is going to be neglected now, which I can definitely see that happening. So I'm trying to see how I can make it work, what other things I can do in this page, but as of now, this is just how I'm feeling and sort of my first impression. So not 100% sure what it is that I would put right here, but I like that there's this sort of section, because I do have, let's say, birthdays from family or friends that I can note here, and just importing events and these little things. So I do like the change. I know a lot of people don't like change, and sometimes I don't either, but it's different, but it's not impossible to work with, I would say. Now, another thing that people didn't like about this new layout was that the tab didn't open up to the monthly view, which is this right here. Now, the monthly view is a little bit different. I do have last year's here to show you guys a sort of comparison. Sorry, I have a sticker here, but this is how the top of the planner that I have right now looks like, and this is how the new one looks like. So as you guys can see, you're going to see a whole pattern of curved edges here, which obviously before there were more straight pointed edges. So do I love that? Honestly, I know at first when that was sort of a sneak peek from Erin Condren, a lot of people did not like it, but if you use stickers like me, the rounded corners really don't matter. Just because I'm going to be laying down stickers up top, I don't hate it. I actually really like the colors and how much color there is to this colorful. Now I want to go ahead and see if all the pages look exactly like this. I'm trying to flip to the monthly view, but then I realized it was this. So yes, all of the pages are basically the same. The only thing that are different in the monthly view is the asterisk and the shaded notes section of the month. Now, these shaded boxes are a big pattern in this new colorful Life Planner, and I'm just going to say that I don't absolutely love it. But I do see how this changes to the month of July, because that's the only thing that's really changing aside from the asterisk. As you guys can see, all of the months have the same exact view, and that's just the two things that change. So I do understand where they're coming from and why they're doing that to differentiate the months, but I don't love the shaded box. but I can deal with it. That's just with everything. I don't want to act with entitlement, which is, I feel, a way that some of us come off sometimes with things like this. So I do like to keep an open mind and sort of really see the bigger picture and how I can fix or make it work to myself, rather than disliking everything just because it has changed from what I'm used to. So this is how the weekly spread looks like, which, holy cow, it has changed so much. And wow. Okay, so the first thing off the bat that I noticed that a lot of people are not happy with is that they've gotten rid of the half hours. Yep, you heard it right. They got rid of the half hours. There's no half hours, so that means that the boxes are a lot shorter. Here we have the shaded in sort of writing situation at the bottom, which I don't absolutely love once again. And there is no space for a full box up top. If you guys know how I planned, I'm going to show you guys sort of how it is that I planned. Let me see. I guess I can show you this. So this is how a usual week in my colorful hourly looks like. And as you guys can see, I use things like washi, square boxes, quarter boxes, which fit perfectly in the box when it does have the half hours. Now the boxes are shorter, so let's see, how much shorter is this? So if I wanted to, let's say, fit one of these little appointment labels, so that's 1/2 inch. And these are, you guys can see, they are quite small. The only things that I would see fitting pretty okay would be these smaller sort of labels, but not your quarter boxes, and your half boxes would now, which is an inch, would now be fitting and covering 3-hour time slots. So I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like a lot of sticker shops are going to either have to change the sizes of their quarter boxes and half boxes now, or we will just have to deal with it and cover 3 times for one half box, which is super different. Now, that's one thing that I did want to cover on that I am not 100% happy with, but I do want to go ahead and take this into consideration. Another thing that they did change, and the reason obviously why I think they did the whole cutting off the half hours, is because now your date starts at 6 a.m. and it ends at 9 p.m., which is a better time than it ending at 7 p.m. Usually most of our days do not end at 7 p.m., which is how the older hourly life planner was set up. So this one, I like that the time is now up to 9 p.m., but those half hours, oh my god. I think I want to, like, I don't know, lay down some stickers in this, so I might do that. Let's see. Now, another thing that I don't love about this is this shaded box, which, like I mentioned, it is the same thing that they have in the monthly view. And one thing I do want to mention is that I have seen how the neutral hourly looks like, and I do like the bottoms of those just because they don't have this color and they have dots, which is usually what I would do when I had sort of to-do list. So let me show you guys. So this is how I planned back in March, and this sort of mimics what I was doing, which I really like about the look of the neutral hourly. But will I be getting the neutral hourly? I highly doubt it, just because I really like colorful colors and I don't want to go to just being strictly on 4 colors throughout the whole year. So I'm not going to go back to that. But if I could get this section from the neutral hourly planner, I would definitely want that. But obviously I can't change or choose, so I'm going to have to deal with this. I might end up covering it with washi eventually, not 100% sure, but it's kind of shocking, honestly. Like, now that I have it here before my eyes and seeing all the changes is sort of shocking because I'm not used to this and I don't know how to feel about it. So I'm like, oh, I love the hourly, but like all these changes, and I definitely understand this is exactly how a lot of you guys may feel. One thing a lot of people were talking about was that they have this July right here, but they also have the July calendar here, which seems a little redundant, but honestly I don't mind it. I believe they used to have the calendar a couple years back. It doesn't really bother me. I could always cover it up with a sticker, so not really too mad about that. The one thing I'm sort of like, about was that they took out the thankful thought box. Before, as you guys can see, well, you guys can't really see here, but the thankful box would be right here, and then you would have your month up top. Now the month script with the kaleidoscope cover is taking up that square box. So even if I wanted to go ahead and cover that with a full box, that would be covering my months. So let's say if I were to cover that with the full box, I would have to not cover this down so I know which month I'm in. Although I know it sounds a little like, okay, no, like you know what month it is, but it's just a big change, I think, for me, because I just loved that box and being able to put a full box up top. So now everything, the whole game is changed. Everything has changed. So this is how weekly views look like, and let me show you guys a couple of different months. This is August. So all in all, there has been quite a few changes, more than I'm used to per launch, but once again, I don't want to knock it off just yet. I definitely want to go ahead and try it out, lay down some stickers, and really see if I end up liking it or not. I feel like this is exactly what I was thinking. Like, whenever you have two different months, like putting both of these colors next to each other, I just think it's a little weird. And that's the whole reason, I think, why I don't like the shaded part. Will I be going to the neutral? Like I mentioned, probably not, just because I don't want to be stuck with just 4 colors throughout the whole year. And I do love the monthly colors, but I don't know, it's just a little weird. So after your months, which like I mentioned, I did get the 18 months, so mine ends in December of 2020. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I'll be using all these pages for the whole 18 months, just because the whole reason why I got the 18 month was because I thought the coil was going to be a little bit bigger, which is, I think, a little necessary whenever you are working with stickers. So I might end up just tearing out the last 6 pages. That's the whole reason why I got it. But I also did want to go ahead and show you guys how the 18 month look like, which is basically the same exact thing. Now, I don't know, it just like seems a little weird to me when like they combine colors, because I don't know. The one thing I will have to say that I really like about this is that they have the dates up top, where it kind of resembles how the vertical looks like. As you guys can see, this is how the colorful hourly looks like, and they had all the dates in this sort of square strip up top with the monthly color. Now this is how this looks like, which I like so much better, that it's really big and not super small, and I can, let's say, put a date cover up top or anything. And I also like that they do have these sort of headers. And the reason why I would like that would be because I can, let's say, put today headers, put some glitter headers in there, and maybe that way I can block off this color from here and make it more uniform. But then again, you have the bottom and it's just like, okay, what do I do about that? Because I can definitely do, let's say, checklists down there, but let's say if I'm using stickers and they don't have both of these colors, that could be a problem. Or I can just put a big washi and cover it all. I could also do that, you know. So it's just very shocking and very different. But I definitely don't want to knock it out. But you know what they say, don't knock it till you try. So now, after the whole weekly views, you have your note pages, which again, they have the hexagon here, which I think it's a little better than the flag they had, because I think it would be easier to cover up with some white out, let's say, if you don't want it. But I like that. So you do get 1, 2, 3, 4 note pages, 2 dot grid pages with the sort of kaleidoscope crystal on the side. I really like this sort of, I know it has to do with kaleidoscope, but this looks like crystals, and I really like that about it. So you get 4 of those and some coloring pages. Then you have this, which it reminds me of a beehive. Don't know what I would use it for, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you have 12. So maybe you can put one thing. I don't know. I don't know what I would do here, honestly. Then you have your contact sort of section, which I don't really use, but I mean, it's nice to have. And it comes with a tab. Then this is how your upcoming year sort of mini months looks like, which has the same exact sort of breakup of the colorful kaleidoscope pattern. that's the end. And then here comes the stickers. Now I believe the stickers that you get match with the colorway that you have. So whether you have the colorful colorway, you get the colorful stickers, and if you have the neutral colorway, then you get the neutral stickers, which once again, those are the 4 colors that you're limited to for the whole 12 months. I like these. These are on their matte paper and they are foiled. Most of them actually. That's how that looks like. I like these. These are very similar to the sticker book, which you guys know I absolutely love. And I do appreciate these habit trackers. Oh, so this one is in gold foil, rose gold foil. You have a sort of celebrate page, which I think is nice for like birthdays. Oh, I love that. I think this is new. Yes, you have birthday cakes and just sort of different things for each season. You have sun, little mitten, snow, and stuff like that. I like that. This is on silver foil. And then you do have your sort of appointment labels, which these did change a little bit. And they now have the foiled asterisk, which I think it's a nice touch. So those are these. And then something that a lot of people were talking about and that I personally really like that they did this was that they have the sort of folder, which you do get at the end as always, but now they've turned it into a 2-way folder. They did have this sort of scallop pocket in the back of where the folder is, which I didn't really ever love because I felt like my stickers always came out of this scallop pocket. It's cute, but I didn't find it as functional as I find this. So I'm super happy that this has 2 sides to it, and I honestly really love the kaleidoscope color. This is foiled side and this one is just a regular side. And then you have this, which is the back of the cover, which you can always use dry erase markers, which I actually do have right now. So that is sort of the look and my first impressions, thoughts on this planner. I'm going to quickly show you guys the accessories that came in the box for me to review to you guys, and I'll give you guys sort of my final thoughts and if I will be using this planner or if I plan to go to another planner. Okay, so I got a couple of things. The first things that I got were some wet erase markers, which, like I mentioned, these you can use to write in the back of your covers. I've actually never used any of these, but I can go ahead and try. And these are an earth tone, so you have orange, purple, royal blue, and chocolate. And I'll go ahead and just write with them really quick. Okay, so I like this. Let me see how easy these are to clean off. I think I have like a paper that I use to clean off the table over here. Oh, okay. Okay, so I just used some like window cleaner and that is how that looks like. Now I thought it was going to be a lot easier to take off, but I'm glad that you have to actually use some sort of something and be able to take it off. So I like that. They're almost like permanent markers, but not really. And if you guys are wondering, these come in the sort of storage box for the planner that I actually didn't get, which a lot of people I think didn't really like because they just thought it was like extra bulk. For me, if I would have gotten it, I think it would have been a nice piece to display in sort of like my office space because it has the kaleidoscope pattern, which I think is really cute, but I am okay with not having it. I don't feel like I have to have it, but it is a bonus that you do get with the purchase of your life planner, which I don't know, it just depends if you like it or not. But yes, aside from those wet erase markers, I got a couple of other things with the kaleidoscope print, which I can't get enough of this kaleidoscope print. Okay, first let's check this out. We have a planning pack with the colorful kaleidoscope way, which you guys can get this in the neutral colorway as well. But oh my god, this is so cute. Okay, so this is what the planning pack looks like. Very colorful in the front. And it has the gold elastic band, and I really like this sort of aquamarine teal color. Oh, this is so cute. It has gold hardware, and this is just how it looks like inside. This is really cute, and I like using this with my planners as well as my planner folio to just keep my pens, highlighters, or small stickers that I want to use in there. So we got the planning pack. Then I got one of these pen holders. I don't think these are new. No, these are not new, but I got one with the rose gold elastic, which is nice because it's what I use for closing down my planner. Then aside from that, I got the sticky notes, which I absolutely love using these for pre-planning or writing notes for myself throughout the weeks. These are in the kaleidoscope pattern, and I think they look really nice. I don't know how they go like this. So you get a long one, a couple of different shapes and sizes, and 2 with lines and 6 without. So that's how this one looks like. I will definitely be using this. I love these sticky notes. I can't get enough of those. Then another thing that I'm really excited about, you guys know I love the petite journals lines that they have, and I believe this is just lined. So yeah, it is just a lined one, which I really like to use for different things like writing thoughts, journaling, or even do mock-up of my budgets whenever I am going to film a budget video. So I do like these petite journals, and I can't wait to put this in my On The Go planner folio. And then last but not least, the last accessory that I have right here is the kaleidoscope pen. Now this has, let me open it up. Okay, so first off, it comes in this really nice sturdy storage box for it, which I think would be a really nice gift. I think Andrea from Scribble Print Co was talking about how this would be such a great hostess gift, which I really think so. Either a hostess gift, a birthday gift, or a gift for a professor. I might end up picking up another one of these for one of my professors, but I think it has such a nice presentation. Ooh, okay, it's like magnetic. So this is what it looks like, and it even has one of these. So this is very, I think, professional looking, I think, and I really like it. You can get this once again in the colorful kaleidoscope or the neutral kaleidoscope. Let me go ahead and get it out. Now, I do believe this is a ballpoint, which I don't use that often, but so this is what the pen looks like, and once again, that colorful kaleidoscope is giving me all the feels. It does have gold hardware, which I wish obviously that it was rose gold, but every single thing from the kaleidoscope line that has been foiled has had gold, so I totally understand why they did that. Now the point is really thick, so I'm a little scared, but let me get something to write on. Okay, so I'm using one of these sticky notes to write on, and what do I want to write? I'll write Romina. Okay, so I think obviously once you start writing, you do have to, it writes like a just normal ballpoint. So if ballpoint is your jam, you guys are going to love this. But if they're not, or you're not like used to it, which honestly I am so used to writing with gel pens, so I don't 100% love this. Now I do love the look of it and how fancy it looks. It literally looks fancy, but wow. Or just to like, I don't know, it just looks like a really nice gift to give to somebody. I do love the presentation, so I will give them that. Do I love the whole kaleidoscope theme of this year? Yes, I am here for the whole kaleidoscope theme. I'm actually really glad that they sent me everything that they sent me, because most of these, probably all, with the exception probably of the wet erase markers, because this is my first time actually seeing them and I don't use them regularly, but everything else that I've gotten, I definitely see myself using, and I'm super glad that they sent over these my way. So I might end up picking up a couple more of these things. I think definitely more of the pens. The sticky notes are nice, and maybe this petite journals or even the planning packs. Oh, imagine gifting somebody the planning pack, the petite journal, and the pen. Oh my god. I think this would be such a nice gift to give to somebody for any type of event or hostess gift or anything like that. So overall, I do like the kaleidoscope pattern, if I have not said that like 100 times now. But now to my final opinions of the planner. I think they have changed it dramatically, but now I definitely don't think that the changes are horrible, that I can't live without the old planner, because honestly, planners and different ways of planning are going to change. A lot of people are going to love this, a lot of people are going to hate it, not like it. You really can't please everybody, which I completely understand. Now I will have to see how I'm going to incorporate, let's say, stickers into these pages, or what I want to go ahead and plan this. So I will probably be talking about it and how I'm going to be setting up this planner once the time comes. I can't wait until I get to start it in July, but that's just sort of my thoughts on that. Now the weekly view, I am torn because they have taken away the half boxes, so I will definitely have to see what sticker shops come up with for stickers. Not 100% sure what to do because usual kits that I get come with full boxes, which I definitely won't be able to use really anymore. I mean, I could, but it would be different, you know? That's how I feel right now. I feel really torn, but between the colorful and the neutral version of the hourly life planner, I think I will go with the colorful version. I don't like I mentioned for the 30th time, that there's only 4 colors in the neutral version. Although I do like the bottom of the neutral planner, that's certainly not going to be the reason that makes me choose the neutral. So colorful all the way as of now. That's pretty much all that I have for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this really long first impressions video on all of the Erin Condren goodies that I received for today. I'm excited to see how I can incorporate the stickers that I usually use in my life planner in this new life planner. Once again, I do like to keep an open mind on my planners, and although I don't love all the changes that have happened to the Erin Condren, I can go ahead and move on from this and say that maybe I can make it work. We will just have to see. Let me know if you guys will be purchasing the Erin Condren life planner. I believe these are coming out for EC Insiders on the 6th, but for the general public on the 8th. So if you guys are not an EC Insider, go ahead and go to the Erin Condren site and sign up for their mailing list, and you guys will get access to these on the 6th. The life planner actually does come in 3 different formats. So you have the horizontal, vertical, and hourly. In the past, I've had the vertical, and honestly, after seeing all these changes, I was sort of thinking that I was going to go back to the colorful vertical, but I don't know. I think I could definitely make it work, so I will just have to play it by ear. And they do have them, like I mentioned, in 2 colorways, which are the colorful colorway and the neutral colorway. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already. Let me know your thoughts on all the new Erin Condren goodies that I talked about in this video. Let me know how you feel. Do you feel happy with the new changes, sad, shocked as I am? Let me know. Comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.